it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And we are underway from Indianapolis. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A man who won a national championship on this very field with Georgia. It's James Cook. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
Here's Allen. That's going to be caught. It's a rookie from Clemson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. First down, here's the run with Cook. Past the 20, 5, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Wishnowski set to kick off. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Prescott to throw it. Going down the middle, and it's complete. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, but he picks up additional yardage after it.
And some room to work. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cam Scatterboot. Touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Aubrey good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. You look at this Colt defense. They're currently 21st, Charles, in the NFL against the run.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done. Finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. 33-yard line. Give the Cook out of the gun. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They run it again with Cook. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
Here's Allen to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down.
That's another Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Prescott. Left side, he's got the tight end, Phantom. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harold Phantom, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 14-10. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've got fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Now it's 2nd and 10. To the air, Allen setting up the screen for Cook. Now he's free at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards.
41-yard gain.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Up the middle to Davis. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22 now, here's the 2nd and 8. Allen off the play fake. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Allen now looks to throw. And he is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Reggie Gilliam, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Bills are once again back in front. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 17-14.
14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinator is probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. 2nd and 10. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they let this run upfield across the 45. And third down conversion, good for 23.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 2. Play action now. Prescott. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 of the first.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelce. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
An inside run with Scatterby. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
And once again, it's Scatterby. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. The tight end Kelce has it over the middle. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Give up the middle, Scatterby. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9. Here's Prescott. That's to Cam Scatterby out of the backfield. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down, here's Scatterby. And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. Cam Scatterby with a 2nd touchdown here in his first half. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. So 2 touchdowns for him on the ground in his first half, and that one, a thing of beauty.
And just like his last touchdown run, we saw him be patient. How about his vision where he's able to identify where the opening was? And then how about the escort right down the field all the way to the end zone from his blockers?
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
now
2nd
Allen.
and 8.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. And he used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
319!
Throwing now is Allen. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Allen going to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Keon Coleman, 30 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth 1st half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now Prescott. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills have broken the tie. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
24.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. A give, it's Scatterbury. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 91 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
Allen going to change this at the line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Hey, tight. Alert! What's that?
Again, they'll throw with Allen. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
319! What's that?
Allen. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. There's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Set to kick off.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 49-yard
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Pass caught by Fannin. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott yet again. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there,
a great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty well because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll get him down here at about the 42. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They'll give it to Scatteroo. And he'll be brought down. It's right at the 40.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Colts, first down.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. on the handoff. This is Scatterbrain. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Prescott now. Man open left side. It's Williams. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be second and a couple. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Man, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try and run here with Scatterbrain. He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Cam Scatterbrain, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Colts take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he stopped immediately there. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's going to be touchdown short of a first. And it's 4th down coming up. They do go for it. Here's Allen. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
To the air, Allen. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
That's good for a Bills. First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Alert!
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
At the 13-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. sets him up first and goal.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Davis is in. Touchdown, Bills.
Touchdown, Bills.
Pass on for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Bills 45, Colts 38.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, and the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
On play action, Prescott. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 43.
And the Colts first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. He'll get this to Scatterbury. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Colts first down.
Here's Prescott. Pass caught, right side, Fannin. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards.
That's another Colts first down.
Scatterbury is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back, 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the interception, here's Prescott. That is incomplete.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Here we go.
Prescott from the gun on third. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead.
52. Bills 45.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Come to the line to start their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. And complete, right side to Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Allen off the play fake. Right back to Cook for another completion. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Allen. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Allen. That'll be complete to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. Allen going to throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And this is Cook with the grab. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing now is Allen. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills. Curtis Samuel from 8 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. From right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
That's good for the Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And a nice job of break free of one tackle that slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 6.
Now a 2nd and 6. To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Scatteroo. Stiff-armed him. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to hammer it in with Scatteroo. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Cam Scatteroo taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Colts answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Bills 52.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, this offense hasn't been at their best here. They've made some mistakes. They've been frustrated. They've been largely shut down. But then you look up and say, wait a second, this is a one-score game. So they're still very much in this, and they're on the move here with a 1st down.
This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Completes it to Coleman. He's got room at the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, this game has certainly certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. He'll dump this off to Cook. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Throwing, Allen. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
But that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
Round 80! Hey, hold.
Here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, here we go!
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Running the jet sweep as Prescott backs it forward. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer. An inside run with Scatterby.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
Here's Prescott. And it's caught. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Travis Kelce from 4 yards out. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
The kicker on.
Another extra point opportunity here. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. To throw is Allen. That's taken in by Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now Allen. 20. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So they're able to throw it in for the two-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense, that's 2 points for them. He identified an open target and put it right on him.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decided maybe to get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Charles, normally